Peace, everybody. I hope everyone's doing well. I hope everybody's feeling good. If you're new here, my name is Free, and this is Freely Living. If you're returning, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. All right, I have another message for you all today, and this one is a banger, okay? Again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. But if you're on this video, more than likely something in here is for you. All right, especially if you make it to the end of the video. Something you know what I mean. Something had to resonate. But like I said, take what does resonate, leave what doesn't. But I got some exciting news. All right, it seems like this collective is coming into some love. All right, y'all coming into some love. All right. Okay, so I wrote down some notes. Okay, I said the love energy is flowing and it is high. New love interests are on the way. Okay, so for somebody, I wrote new love interests recently or either it's on the way. So some of y'all done already met somebody here in the recent days, here in maybe the recent weeks. But I want to say like recent days. It's been very recent, okay? Here within the last week or so. Some of y'all have met somebody, okay? New little interest, all right? I'm not saying this shit forever, but I mean, have fun, date around, you know what I mean? Not date around. You know what I'm saying, you grown. But somebody has either recently met someone or y'all getting ready to, okay? Like I said, for a lot of y'all have already met someone here within this week, okay? For some of y'all, somebody's coming around, okay? But I feel like for some of y'all, I also have wrote, for some of y'all, it could be someone that you know, but for the most part, I'm feeling this new energy, okay? So I'm feeling like it's a new energy coming in. For some of y'all, it might be somebody that you know or that you've been dealing with maybe on like a friendship level or maybe even just like on a work level. But now, you know, maybe they're gonna confess some kind of, you know, interest in you, or maybe y'all just, it's naturally gonna happen. But whatever it is, I feel like it's gonna be a magical moment, okay? So that's why I said, like, for most of y'all, this is someone new. It's someone new coming in, and it's a random meeting. Like, it's very random. This is gonna be, it's something that's gonna occur when you least expect it, okay? Like, you'll be out, you'll be running errands, you might be at the store, maybe you're shopping, you're at the mall, you know, it's holiday season, maybe you're shopping, you're doing a little holiday shopping. But for a lot of you, this is just going to be it's going to be a moment that you didn't expect. It's going to be a random meeting, okay? So you may bump into someone may approach you and, you know, give you a compliment, but it's going to be an experience that you've never even experienced. It'll feel different. You know what I'm saying? Because for some of y'all, y'all don't even mess with people like that. You know, and people get to hollering at you, hey, beautiful, hey, gorgeous, hey, handsome. You just kind of move on about your day. But this instance, you'll know. You know what I'm saying? It'll be like, oh, why not? I never do that. Let me switch it up. And for some of y'all, this is also an opportunity for you to step out of that comfort, you know, that comfort zone. Step into, you know, a space of uncomfortability, you know what I mean? Because great things can happen in the moment of being uncomfortable, doing something that you normally wouldn't do, you know what I mean? Taking a risk, stepping out and just doing something that you normally just wouldn't do, okay? So don't be afraid to take those risks, okay? Because with those risks, there could be some beautiful opportunities and experiences that come with it, okay? So don't be afraid to take those risks, okay? Somebody hollering at you and you look back and they look good to you, hey, you feel like it's a little spark, hey, go ahead, entertain it. You know, I know you normally wouldn't. For some of y'all normally wouldn't, but just take a chance, you know, especially if you feel that, like, if you feel that inkling to do it, you know, if you have just that little slight, like, oh, what if I roll with it. Roll with it. And just see what happens. You ain't got to commit. You ain't got to go get married to the person, you know what I'm saying? But just see, you know what I'm saying? Because you never know. But I wrote down that it'll be something very random. It'll be a very random meeting. And it's going to happen like when you're running errands and you just, boom, you're going to run into someone. Okay. So they're definitely, for a lot of you, like I said, this is someone new and they're going to appear out of nowhere. Okay. So also, for some of you, I know some of y'all like to be in the house, y'all homebodies. You don't really like to, you like to be within your own energy, and you don't really, because a lot of you are empaths. So, you feel other people's energies, and you really don't like to be out in public like that or interact with a lot of different energies, a lot of different foreign people that you may not know. You know what I'm saying? I say foreign people like, you don't know them. Just foreign energies. But if you're being called to go somewhere, if like in your head, you're like, dang, I really want to go, but I don't feel like it. Don't go ahead and go. Go. Just go. Okay? If you are being guided to go somewhere, just go. Take that trip to the store, okay? Or, hold on. Oh yeah, I wrote, who cares that it's on the other side of town? Because I feel like for some people, for some of y'all be making a little bit of excuses. Y'all be like, oh, it's on the other side of town. I don't feel like, but you really want to go. You really want to go. But you, for some reason, something in you, is making up excuses and reasons for you not to go. But you really want to go. So, okay, go ahead and take the opportunity. Step out on faith. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and go. All right? If you feeling like you want to go to the store, go to the store. You feeling like you want to go shopping, go shopping. Because you never know what's going to happen. You never know why you're being called to go to a certain place. Okay? You might just run into, hey. I'm not going to say your twin flame. I'm not going to say your soulmate. I'm not going to say none of that. But you might just run into somebody who you're meant to have an experience with, okay? Because I feel like that's what it's mainly about. This is about someone that you're supposed to have an experience with, okay? All right, so for this collective, just get out there, okay? All right, don't stay in the house. I know some of y'all some homebodies. Don't stay in the house, all right? Go ahead and get out there. But the message though, what I want y'all to understand is that new love is coming in, all right? Because for some of y'all like, dang, I want a little bit of, I want a pookie, all right? It's coming, all right? For this collective, y'all got some love coming in, all right? I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna keep this message short. Y'all be easy, y'all be good, all right? Peace. And don't be afraid to embrace the love. When it does come in, don't be afraid to embrace the love. I know I said I was about to end it, but I just felt like I felt like I had to come back and just say that, you know what I mean? Because for some of y'all, y'all allowing fears to prevent y'all from even entertaining a possible love connection. Okay, some of y'all are letting y'all fears because y'all have had some past experiences here, like your most recent experiences with love maybe have not been too great. Okay, I'm picking up, a lot. There's people that haven't had the greatest experiences with love. Okay, you've dealt with some deceptive people, some people that put on a facade, some people that wore a mask for sure, some people that sold you dreams. You know what I mean? And for some of you, you're just recently, in recent months or so, you found this out. For some of you, you've been single for a while, but you've been afraid to get out there because of this. Okay? Now, don't allow that fear or those apprehensions to prevent you from having a beautiful connection or a beautiful experience, okay? So if you feel led to go ahead and entertain that new connection, okay, that you've already made or that you're getting ready to make, go ahead and lean into it. Don't allow your fear to guide you. It's okay to be afraid, but just push through it. Do it afraid, okay? Allow yourself to be vulnerable. I'm picking, like, I just wrote an article not long ago on the divine feminine and how for a lot of us, especially women of color, this is you've been in a place where you've been in survival mode, right? You've been in a survival energy. You've been in that mode, all right? Well, right now, your divine feminine is waking up, baby. Okay? Step into your divine feminine. Allow your divine feminine to express herself and to be bold and to be out there. Allow yourself to soften, all right? Allow yourself to be vulnerable, okay? It's okay. I feel like somebody needed to hear that. Allow yourself to be vulnerable. Okay. Like I said, a lot of us women, a lot of the divine feminine have been operating in a survival space. Allow yourself to be in that, not in a survival space, but in a, you're thriving, you're living, you're not in survival mode, okay? You're in an abundant space right now, okay? So allow yourself to be vulnerable and to receive and to receive that love that's coming in, because that's what a lot of it is. You've been so used to giving out and giving and giving and giving. Well, right now it's time for you to receive, okay? So allow yourself to receive. Allow your divine feminine to shine, okay? Because she's ready to stand at the forefront. And don't get it wrong. Don't get it twisted. You still have that discernment, okay? You still have your discernment, okay? You still can see when somebody means you no good. You didn't go through all of that hurt and that pain for nothing. You went through that so that you could strengthen that, all right? So you could be able to see, and you now know who's not really going to be for you. The vibes don't lie. Energy don't lie, okay? Pay attention to actions. You'll be okay. But for those of you that feel like, oh, I don't want to fall back into that space, baby, you won't. You won't. You've grown too much. You won't. Trust yourself. Trust yourself, okay? You won't allow that to happen. Your self-love, continue to build on your self-love, and you won't allow that to happen. Because as long as self-love is at the forefront, hey, you'll be all right. Okay, you won't allow yourself to be placed in certain situations. You won't allow yourself to experience certain things with people. You won't allow yourself to be in those spaces. And if you do, baby, it's for a reason. It's a lesson. Okay, don't be so fearful that you prevent yourself from having certain experiences. All right. So for whoever needs to hear that, go ahead, let your guard down, but be vulnerable. Allow yourself to be vulnerable. Allow yourself to be in that soft girl era. You deserve it, okay? You don't have to be on guard all the time. You don't have to, okay? There's a divine masculine that's going to step in. And for some of y'all, hey, and he going to hold you down, all right? But I'm saying you got to also allow yourself to be soft and allow him to be able to step in and do that too, okay? And whatever energy he comes in, all right? So be mindful of that. All right, y'all. Peace. I hope y'all have a great day.